What's up, anime fans? Welcome to another episode of the After Work Anime Club podcast. I am your host, Luulu Soul, and co-hosting with me today is...
Hello, yes, Distracted Shark. Howdy, 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 howdy.
Yes, it's been a little while since you and I have done one of these.
Yeah, weird, huh?
Well, so we're going to... I'm not going to say this is a little different from our normal thing, because a normal thing doesn't exist.
A normal thing implies regular uploads.
Correct. What we're doing today is the new summer season just dropped, or is dropping currently.
In the process of dropping.
And so what Sharko and I have decided to do, since we haven't really had the chance to hang out very often lately, we're doing a no stress anime day. So far, we've picked out our first two, which is my dear friend Nokotan and VTubing legend How I Went Viral After Forgetting to Turn Off My Stream. Oh gosh, there's one labeled Days with My Stepsister.
Well, that can't end well.
That's not degenerate at all.
Unfortunately, degeneracy is normal.
This one I'm actually interested in, though, a pseudo-harem. Have you heard of that one?
I saw that very briefly. I did not look at it, though.
From what I have gathered, this anime is about this girl who just adjusts her personality to fit a different harem girl stereotype each day to, I guess, try and find the one that attracts this dude.
Weird flex, but alright.
Right? And I don't know if it's out yet, but I think there's another one that was basically like... it's another cosplaying one where they're both in the cosplaying club.
Oh, right. You sent me that off-brand. We have Dress Up Darling at home.
Yes. But basically, this episode today, friends, is if an anime looks vaguely interesting or even mildly terrifying, and there isn't more than 3 episodes out of it, or even if there is, look, we're gonna watch like episode 1 or 2 of an anime and see if it catches our vibe, and then we're gonna talk about it. I'm making it more complicated than it has to be.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna pause the recording and we're gonna go search up some anime, and we'll be back. And we just finished my dear friend Nokotan, episode 1, Girl Meets Deer.
That certainly was an anime, one of the anime of all time.
If you like absurdist comedy and body fluids, you might like this.
There were a lot of those.
There was a lot of body fluids.
Yeah, old school, fully cooly. This is your jam. I
personally do not have an interest in continuing this one.
Oh, I definitely won't watch more. Absolutely not.
It has its niche audience, and that audience is far away from me.
Like I said, there are parts of it that are genuinely funny.
Yeah, absolutely.
There are a lot of other parts where I feel like, I don't know if it's the cultural difference, like, because the humor style is different in Japan. Not for me.
Yeah, it feels so. There's another absurdism comedy. There's a lot of them surrounding schoolgirls, but I'm thinking of a specific one that's really wild and out there, and I'm trying to remember the name of it. But Jonah and I watched it.
Was it Lucky Star?
No, but it had a similar art style to Lucky Star.
Okay.
There's more, ironically enough, there's a fight between I think the principal of the school and a deer.
Oh, that one. I know which one you mean. Keep going. I'll see if I can find it.
Principal.
Nichijou, I think.
Yes. Yeah. Nichijou. And that one and my dear friend Nokotan have similar vibes, but I feel like Nichijou's jokes landed way more often for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whereas like with Nokotan is just like, I don't enjoy most of this. And then there'd be something funny. I'm like, okay, that's kind of funny. And then there's body fluids and I'm like, oh.
Admittedly, like, cut out the body fluids, that would have helped a lot.
And I think that's a me getting older thing. I don't know about you or not, but like when I was younger, I did not mind like gore and body fluids and stuff. And now that I'm older, like the older I get, which is weird considering, you know, I've got an 8-year-old, so I have experienced just about every body fluid under the sun outside of working in a medical institute.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. Snot, just, bleh. I can't. Not a body fluids girly. So yeah, that is, unless do you have anything else you'd like to add to my dear friend Nokotan?
Nah, not really. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
You're gonna either like it or hate it.
The art style is really cute.
Yeah.
Like, it's well made.
Oh, absolutely. I just think that a lot of the comedy didn't land.
Yeah.
And it's clearly a comedy.
Oh, absolutely.
And again, I can't tell if that's older age or, cultural differences.
Honestly, I've never enjoyed like the slapstick style of comedy. Like like you keep mentioning like cultures and stuff, and I think you're right. But it also reminds me a lot of American quote adult cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
Like where just for no reason something random will happen and then someone is like vomiting on the floor or bleeding somewhere profusely.
Mm-hmm.
Like Aqua Team Hunger Force, Family Guy, kind of reminds me of those if those were schoolgirls.
Yeah, I never got into a lot of that.
Yeah, that is does not pass the vibe check, has its niche audience. If you like absurdist humor, you might enjoy that.
It's worth a try. It's 24 minutes.
Next. All right, so we got 18 minutes into VTuber Legend, How I Went Viral After Forgetting to Turn Off My Stream.
There's a lot to unpack there, and part of that is someone who is, I don't want to say like deeply into VTubers, but more than your average person.
Yeah, actually, as someone who, because I don't watch nearly as many VTubers as you do, despite being a PNG tuber myself, give me the deets.
Okay, so for one, why is she wearing her outfit? The whole point of a VTuber is that you don't have to, dress up. Absolutely the whole point.
I think it's for the same reason that, episodes of card gaming anime will, animate the fights as if they're really happening.
Well, to make it more interesting?
Yeah, to give the user more of a visual something.
Yeah, but, every other person outside of the VTuber space isn't real, apparently.
Yeah, they're
flat PNGs.
Also, you mentioned, you brought this up too, when we were shortly into it, there are no comments.
Yeah, on the actual, Crunchyroll site, there are no comments, and, that feels weird.
It feels really weird, especially because it has 1.3k likes.
Actually, I just pulled up another brand new anime, and it doesn't have comments either.
So it might just be that
might be a Crunchyroll thing.
Yeah. But it's got 72% 5 stars.
So, it doesn't feel genuine in a way that's hard to explain. And yeah, it's anime, I know, but there's a lot of things about the whole VTuber existence, especially when you're under a company, which this character is. I don't know this character's name. I don't either. I know she likes snow and beer. Yeah. I don't know. It just feels weird. And I can understand the initial boost of haha, they forgot to turn off their stream, but why were people still turning in after they fell asleep? That kind of thing I've never understood. I mean, there are entire streams of people just sleeping and you just watch them sleep. Well, sure, but that's something that you presumably know about ahead of time. I think her snoring became its own ASMR. I don't know, but it just wasn't that interesting. Yeah, that's it. It lost me. I feel go ahead. Go ahead. I feel like the premise has potential, but honestly, I keep waiting for okay, here we go. If this were just, I have no idea where this could possibly go. We stopped 18 minutes in. I have no interest in continue watching it. I have no, where could this possibly go from here? That would, actually be interesting. Or is this just, a slice of life anime about this chick getting drunk and saying random? I mean, I will admit, part of it is definitely that it feels weird to watch a anime about someone streaming. Yeah. That feels odd because it's watching an anime of someone talking to the internet. I was hoping it would be more about the
like there are a lot of anime.
About the character, right?
Yeah, like there's a lot of acting anime out there that I really enjoy because it's usually about the character trying to become an actor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that's not what this was.
Yeah, like we got nothing about like their actual life. What I think is actually happening with the outfit thing is that's just they didn't want to give a VTuber appearance and a normal person appearance. But like again, that's the whole point of a VTuber is that it's not you.
Yeah, there's
like, whether or not it's the persona you put on and like you're acting differently or weird. That's the whole point is it's not you.
So it very likely not continuing this.
Absolutely not. I'm more likely to watch more My Dear Friend.
No, I'd watch this over My Dear Friend, but that's not a high. I don't want to watch either one.
I don't want to do either one, and we probably never will. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and again, like with the previous anime, I can tell that it has its niche audience. The character is very pretty. There's that whole attraction of seeing a very elegant looking character acting in non-elegant ways.
Mm-hmm.
Just not for me. Not for me.
If I wanted if I wanted to watch something about VTubers, I would just go watch VTubers.
Yeah.
I have a number of VTubers I could recommend.
Oh, maybe we should do that at some point. Just be like, all right, Sharko, teach me the VTubing ways.
I mean, listen, there's a lot of them.
I'm aware. I just don't know
and
very
spoilers.
much about them.
You are, at any time, days/minutes away from finding out that one of them is a piece of shit.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah, that happened recently.
Aw. Like I've seen YouTube videos about drama in the VTubing community.
Well, that's constant.
Really?
That is near constant. Yeah.
Weird. That's so weird.
It happens. People like drama.
I mean, I can't say it's too weird. There's also a lot of drama in like the fiber arts community, so.
And that feels weird to me.
Yeah, that was a very interesting realization when I realized like just how often crazy stuff is going down within the fiber arts community.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
In retrospect, it makes sense because you have like people who find themselves interested in fiber arts tend to fall into either really traditional ways of thinking camps or really artistic and liberal ways of thinking camps. And those two camps clash drastically.
Mm-hmm.
But it's yarn, it's knitting, it's crocheting, and then you log in and it's like, hey, there's another scandal over yarn.
Yeah, admittedly, that feels weird.
My husband Jonah Soul, he watches chess and speedrunning drama.
Yeah,
There's this one dude who apparently faked his world record in some video game, and there has been an ongoing court case surrounding it for years.
I found out about a speedrunner who faked their world record for Pokemon.
It wasn't for Pokemon, the one I'm thinking of, but that doesn't surprise me either.
Yeah. It happens. For speedrunner stuff, I understand why people fake stuff, and that's they want to be famous. They want to be famous, and usually those things have cash prizes.
Yeah, but you're gonna get caught.
Not always.
Maybe. I mean,
and
I
sometimes
guess.
it takes a while.
That's
Anyways.
fair. Yeah, we're rambling at this point. But yeah, 2 for 2 at this point.
I have 2 more.
You have 2 more.
I found one over on High Dive, which just looks kind of interesting.
Okay.
And the other one is based off a video game.
Okay, what do we got?
So I have Dungeon People and Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, which I own that one. I've actually put a couple of hours into it.
No, it's a video game?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I guess
Pretty fun.
Guess we know what we're gonna watch next.
Honestly, I'll show you the trailer for the other. You might think it's interesting.
I mean, I assumed we were going to watch at least episode 1 of both.
Yeah, certainly. But first, we'll be back.
Yeah. All right. So, if this were dubbed, I think I would thoroughly enjoy this anime.
I mean, it might in a matter of time.
Yeah, but as subbed, as something that I would need to like be consistently reading and paying attention to, that's a good example of it. This is prime second monitor content.
We should probably actually talk about the anime, huh?
Oh yeah. So we started watching Dungeon People
on High Dive.
On High Dive, and it really just seems to be a dungeon-esque, slow living, slice of life anime.
Yeah, short version. A thief looking for their dad goes into a dungeon, and in the middle of fighting a minotaur, I think, they accidentally break down the wall, and it reveals somebody's room, and that somehow ropes the thief into working in the dungeon.
Yeah, and the dungeon boss is this petite child-looking girl.
I don't know if I'd say child, but she definitely looks young.
Yeah.
But in all of the art, the main character is only a couple inches taller.
But the main character also looks like a child.
Well, they are. They're both definitely. Well, the main character is definitely at the latest couple of teen years.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying what I've seen. I like the idea of how does a dungeon reset?
I like the premise, and like I said, if it were dubbed, I think I would have very, very much enjoyed it. But it's not something that I'm gonna get enraptured by, sit down, put all of my attention into. It's something I would want on my second monitor, and with it being subbed, I can't really do that. So yeah, for me with this one, when a dub comes out, I will be all over it. Until then, it's gonna be a pass for me. But it's a absolute for you, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is exactly the kind of vibes I'm looking for.
All right, so you get a pass from the Sharko and a potential future pass from the Soul. And I'd say if this type of anime is your vibe, it definitely passes the vibe check. I just don't know what else to say about it. It's very cute.
All right, we're 1 for 3 so far.
All right, 1 for 4.
Well, I don't know. We say half of 1 for 3.
No, I'd give it a full 1. Like I said, if it were dubbed, when it gets dubbed, I'd be definitely more interested in it.
I was definitely trying to Google around and see if it was getting a dub, but there doesn't appear to be any concrete information on that.
But yeah. Do we want to end the episode here, or do we want to continue on?
That's up to you. Do you want to keep watching stuff, or do you want to go log in?
Both. I don't know. I might want a nap. We're gonna stop the episode here for now. If we decide to continue on, then it'll be in the next episode, or I'll just edit all this shit out. Who knows?
Who knows? The future is immutable.
But for now, this is the After Work Anime Club signing off.
Have a good one, y'all.
Bye.